Okay, one more character.
Way to work off
Okay, so how does the entire play start? Mark?
That's the battlefield.
At the
with
Sorry,
with
witches.
the witches. And what are the witches doing?
They're telling what's
Their
gonna happen to
prophecy.
Their
Their
talk.
general prophecy.
That Malcolm's gonna be king.
Malcolm will be,
I mean, Macbeth.
Macbeth will be king. Yes.
There
And then we go to the battlefield.
And we learn about Macbeth
We learn about Macbeth.
and his escapades.
What's his new title? Raise your hand.
Oh,
Holly?
Thane of Cawdor.
Thane of Cawdor, yes. And if you think you'll forget this, you take
Thane
notes.
of Cawdor.
He's the Thane of Glamis to begin with, and then he's given the title Thane of Cawdor when they find out that the Thane of Cawdor was a traitor.
What's a thane? Like a nobleman?
So then Macbeth and Banquo are walking around the battlefield, and who do they come upon?
So with
The witches.
Thought they were in forest.
Forest battlefield. Somewhere out in the country. So, as Alberto said, they give 3 prophecies. One's that Macbeth will be king,
No, isn't it because he's a fan of Cawdor?
he is
He'll be
the
king.
King of Cawdor.
and
He'll be king.
what about Banquo?
His Leon's will be king.
They just say his son.
But
Okay, so then
Banquo have
Duncan,
more than one son.
Malcolm, and Donald Bain are Duncan.
And so he already
No, I'm
is
sorry.
Thane of Glamis.
Leon's is Banquo's son.
Just one.
He already is Thane of Glamis.
Yes. Banquo's son. And Banquo's son is
Leon.
Leon.
Eloquently.
Okay, so questions about that so far? Okay, so then we have Duncan going to Macbeth's castle for a feast. And who is the person who pushes Macbeth to kill Duncan?
Lady
Macbeth.
Macbeth.
Lady
She's
Macbeth.
disgusting, terrible, and evil, and I don't murderous.
Murderous, yes. She is a murderous wife. Macbeth is kind of sitting on the fence whether or not he's actually going to kill, but Lady Macbeth's the one that pushes him to do it. So who is the one to kill Duncan?
Lady
Macbeth.
Macbeth.
No? Yeah, Macbeth.
Macbeth.
and then-
Macbeth did, but Lady Macbeth took care of that.
Macbeth.
Right, Macbeth is the one to go in and stab Duncan. Macbeth kills
And the
Duncan.
two
He does all the killing so far, doesn't it? Well, except
Yes, and later he kills the 2
guards.
guards, yes. So he kills Duncan, but he comes back out with what?
The dagger.
The
The
dagger.
bloody daggers. So he messes up. So Lady Macbeth's the one that has to go in and take care of it by putting the bloody daggers next to the guards. Who, when everyone finds out that Duncan's dead, then Macbeth kills them, saying that he was trying to protect the king, and he just did it out of rage because he was so mad that the guards would kill him.
The porter was dreaming about what?
Being in hell.
Really?
Why?
The porter is the doorman. When Macduff knocks on Macbeth's castle door that night, Macduff is
he was coming for Duncan,
Oh,
right?
nobleman of Scotland. He was coming for Duncan. Duncan needed to leave the next morning. Macduff is coming to pick him up. He's knocking on the door. The porter, because they had the big feast before, was drunk, and he's talking about what it's like to live in hell. Macbeth's castle, hell. Why? What would Shakespeare be trying to do here? Raise your hand if you have an idea. Mark?
Say that Macbeth's castle is not
Why?
because of all of it.
Any other ideas? Christine?
That Macbeth and Lady Macbeth are Satan.
Why?
because they're rulers, but they're like the devil because they're rulers, but they're evil rulers, so over an evil kingdom.
Good.
So they earn their positions by killing people.
Well, even Thane of Glamis by killing someone, did he?
He didn't, but it did involve a death.
Wait,
How did he
okay, so
become
first he was
thankful?
Glamis, then he was
Cawdor.
Cawdor, and then he was king.
Yes. Okay, now we didn't actually talk about this part, but right after Duncan died, Macbeth goes to Scone to be crowned king, and that's not in the play, it's just mentioned. There's one person who refuses to go.
Banquo?
Banquo.
Mm-mm. Macduff refuses to go.
Why? Does he know?
It's kind of
Skeptical.
starting to be opposition,
Was it
passive aggressive opposition, by just saying I won't go watch him be crowned king.
was it Macduff that Oh no, that was Banco that was there when the witches gave prophecies.
Mhm.
So why is Macbeth getting suspicious?
Because he was coming for Duncan and then he did.
Why was he coming for Duncan?
And that happened
Because they're
there,
gonna, he's just gonna take him on a
and that happened in Macbeth's little house.
Right, his castle.
House.
Yeah. Okay, so who dies in the forest? Banquo. How does he die? Raise your hand. Christy?
He was murdered.
Murdered. Who's behind it, Holly?
The
Macbeth,
3 murderers
The 3 murderers.
that Macbeth ordered them to kill him, that they made it seem like Banquo's the one that's going after the crown, and like Banquo's bad guy
Right.
stuff. So Macbeth just Trixie.
And Lindsay, who escapes? Fleance, Banquo's son. So that prophecy can still hold true because Fleance, Banquo's son, is not yet dead. Okay? So we left off on Wednesday at the end of Act 3, Scene 4. We haven't yet read Scene 5 or 6.
What page are we on?
We are on page 220. We're not going to read quite yet, though. We're going to talk about some more questions. So, I'd like you to count off into groups of 4, starting with Jody.
1,
3.
1,
4,
1,
3,
Okay, please get in your groups by numbers.
3.
and
1,
2.
I'm a
3, 2.
Yeah.
Get in your groups quickly and wait for directions.
Why would we guess?
Where are we going?
Who's full? I'm 4.
And
Are you a 2?
I'm a 2.
I'm excited.
Oh, dude. Smart group.
Yeah, you're one.
Alright. Okay, get in your groups and then look my way.
Sit in that chair.
Okay, there's 2 folds to this group project. First, the number you're going to answer this question. So 1 will answer first question, 2 second, 3rd grade. You only need 1 writer, 1 answer per group, okay? Next, I'm passing out multiple choice questions over Acts 2 and 3.
I'm writing. Get out.
Groups.
Right.
Passing out multiple choice questions over Acts 2 and 3. I'd like you to try to answer these on your own, but if you get stuck, these are the hard ones, so if you get stuck, you can ask your group members. Okay? Everyone needs to turn one of these in. The very last question of this packet is over Act 3, Scene 6. We haven't read it yet, so you don't need to do the very last one, but the rest you can answer. Okay? So, start talking about your questions, and I will come around and pass out these multiple choice questions. If you can't read it, you can give up
Scene
the
2,
multiple.
both of Bethany and Beth. Voice for their actions. What are the threats? How are they?
Everyone.
So